Hello everyone, and welcome to this example recording on equivalent circuits, specifically focusing on Y-delta transformations. So in this example, the question reads, determine the equivalent resistance with respect to terminals AB. Right, so as per usual, the first thing to do is to identify any series or parallel connections, and if we cannot find any, then we move on to Y-delta transformations. So we can see here that there aren't any series or parallel connections. Then the next step would be to identify Y-delta connections. So we can see that here's a Y connection, there's another Y connection. This would be seen as a delta connection, or a T or a pi connection, same thing. This will also be a delta connection. So we can go in any direction. However, we always want to go the direction that will result in us doing the least amount of work. So we will identify first the Y connection or delta connection that is balanced, meaning it has values that are equal to each other for the resistances. So we should be able to see here that, hey, you've got here 10 ohms, 10 ohms, and 10 ohms. So this will be the quicker one, the quicker approach to convert this Y connection to a delta connection. So then we convert this to a connection that will look as follows. And the resulting circuit will look like this. And this will be connected to the 30 ohm resistor. Right, now we're converting Y to delta. The reason why we look for this equal values is because we know that R delta, is going to give us 3 times RY. Right, so we know that our Y value is actually equal to 10 ohms, so our delta is going to give me 3 times 10, which then gives us 30 ohms. So we know this will be 30, that will be 30, and that will be 30. Then we can see that we should be able to see that these two resistors are in parallel, those two resistors are in parallel. So we can then say 30 in parallel with 20, and let's see what that gives us. Right, that gives us an answer of 12. Right, so if we simplify this circuit, what we're going to have is 30 ohms. We're going to have 12 ohm circuit, that combination, and another 12 ohm connected between terminals A and B. Right, and the 12 and the 12 will be in series to give you 24. So then we can say R equivalent must give us 30 ohms in parallel with 12 ohms plus 12 ohms, which is 24 ohms. And if we calculate this final expression, that will be 12 plus 12, which is 24. So 24 in parallel with 30 gives us 13.33 ohms. Right, and the final answer for the equivalent resistance is then 13.33 ohms. Thank you for watching this video and enjoy the course.